The event at the London Racing Club has just been completed, and we had a great night. And looking ahead to many events, including the Paddy Power at the weekend and other major features throughout the season, I've got with me John. Good evening, John.
Good evening.
Tell us a bit about the London Racing Club and the events that take place here, because obviously tonight has been a great success.
I would imagine a standout event for anyone coming to the London Racing Club will probably be the Cheltenham Preview. As far as I'm aware, it's the only regular preview that they have in London, and it's always incredibly well attended.
So is that what separates the London Racing Club, if you like, from many other clubs, because of the quality of the panel?
Consistent quality of the panel and consistent quality of guests. They always seem to take real care in the panel they get, and the guests are incredibly diverse, both flat, jumps, and not just trainers or jockeys as you'd think. They get people from other realms of the racing industry to come and chat and explain how the industry works.
Now, from a point of view of the membership, people probably look at it and think London Racing Club, really expensive. It really isn't, though, is it?
I think it's around £22 a year. For that £22 a year, you get free entry into every meeting that you come to, except for you get a reduction for the preview meeting, the Cheltenham preview meeting. The value of it is incredible, to be honest.
And we're obviously in November, but coming up in December, there's a quiz night. Tell us what goes on those kind of nights and what day it is, if you remember.
It's the 11th of December. I've had Kate drum it into me quite a lot, with either on Twitter or Facebook or email. It's a real fun evening. It's an evening where you can let your hair down and test. The good thing about the preview evening, you get lots and lots of alleged aficionados here. People that know a lot about racing, supposedly. People like Lee Mottershead from the Racing Post. You get Mark Johnson sometimes, who's a racing commentator, does the Kentucky Derby commentaries, and they hear, and it's great that you can have a laugh with those guys, and as I say, test your racing knowledge against people that are in the industry. So it's a real good fun evening.
Now, can anyone create a team? Can they come down and sort of have a team to compete against the best in the business?
As far as I'm aware, best in the business, that's an interesting quote. As far as I'm aware, you can come down in the evening, but you can get yourself a table together and absolutely, as I say, compete with the best.
Now, obviously, to separate from that, we talked before about your charity walk. We mentioned that as well. Tell us a bit about
that. We get backed from the London Racing Club. We've done for the last 5 years organise a charity event called the Derby Walk. We walk from the Tatzel's Tavern in Knightsbridge to Epsom Downs. This year it's on the 18th of May. We raise funds we choose two charities normally every year, which are a children's charity and a racing charity. This year, funny enough, it's an exclusive. The racing charity this year is the Injured Jockeys Fund. We haven't chosen the children's charity yet, but we initially raise money for those two charities. But what we do is we invite anyone to walk the distance, which is 19.6 miles, I've been told, and they can raise money for any charity they wish. So last year we had people from a retirement home in Newmarket. We had people from who were raising money for kidney cancer, and so on. Just small charities that can't afford to put on events to raise money for themselves. So what we do is we put on the event so they can raise the money. But as I say, we specifically raise money for children's and racing charities.
And the last question on that is, how do people get involved in that or donate to that?
We've got a website which at the moment is just about to change, which I will put out on on Twitter and for the London Racing Club. But they can contact me through the London Racing Club, and then we'll give them information as how they can join on the day.
Okay, fantastic.